Hi everyone, we're here in Riverain Park. It's exciting. The project to invest in the park is starting in a few weeks. We're meeting with the city to learn more about phase 1, phase 2, and some of the attributes in each segment. We're excited. Parks play an important role in our community. I'm so excited. We find ourselves here at Riverain Park. Obviously in COVID situation, I'm meeting with Renee Prato, who's the park planner for Riverain, but she has a really important role. I've discovered we have the opportunity to work together now on a number of parks. Riverain Park in Lower Town, up Smiths on the edge of Vania near Beechwood, and now here in Riverain Park. You have a really exciting job in my mind. I've seen how important parks are to residents. I've seen how important they are to the city. But tell us about your quotidien. What do you do on a regular basis, and what really drives and the importance of parks overall? I think it's really refound its purpose. I found. I don't know if it's my understanding of communities, but I really find parks are central to so many of the community efforts.
Absolutely. Parks are the center of our communities. They're where people choose to spend their time when they're not working and they've done all of their housework and the kids have done the homeworks, and it's a chance for them to go out into the community and meet their friends and explore new passions, new sports, trying different activities. And with over 1,000 parks in the city, people have a large array of places to go and trails to walk and bike trails to explore.
Connect to, yeah. We have local parks, and we have some that are more huge draws. You think of the Muniz Bays, the Vincent Massey Park, Britannia. Riverain Park is sort of in between, right? It's a huge community draw, yet it plays a more regional attraction with the baseball diamonds. So Renee, your team has different approaches to parks because we have urban parks, we have new parks. Tell us about the group you work in and some of the focus.
Absolutely. So we deal in new park developments where new parks obviously need to be created when you have a new subdivision coming in. We also deal with park improvements in existing parks where you might not get the funding for new amenities coming from new park developments. We also deal with life cycle replacements, so all of the infrastructure we put in parks, of course, is only good for so many years. Yeah. So we work with the community to replace them, and also at the same time trying to meet the emerging needs of the communities as they change.
We've seen that
on different
some of the trends. Yeah.
Some of our most popular elements these days are the splash pads, definitely the pickleball, and dog areas, off-leash dog areas. People are much more active in walking, especially during times of COVID. It seems to have picked up. You see families walking every day, who might not have done that at any other time. But it's also an opportunity to discover what's in your backyard or a few blocks away.
Connect with a neighbor.
Connect with a neighbor.
We're standing here on the tennis court. We're a few weeks away from a transformation of these spaces. I'm excited. I'm really excited when we redo a park. There's so much energy behind it. The community is excited. The city's excited. Tell us about some of the improvements that we can expect this fall, early spring 2021.
So the tender for phase 1 is out right now, and we expect the works to start mid-October and completion of phase 1 in spring of 2021. So phase 1 will include the redevelopment of the tennis courts to include pickleball, the redevelopment of the horseshoe pits, fitness structure, basketball court, full-size basketball court with lights, an off-leash dog area, the splash pad, and a revamp of the play equipment in the children's area. We're also redoing the pathways and some of the lighting to facilitate transportation through the park.
And that's exciting, right? People are going to see new spaces to play. We're also rebalancing the park in terms of where the amenities are located, thinking of the new basketball structure that's not going to be in the traditional area, which will be more the skate park, and we'll talk about that in a second. But those amenities, those connections, lighting, will completely transform and modernize the park itself.
Absolutely. I think it will bring a new energy to the park and allow people to rediscover it. Yeah. When you walk by or drive by a place that hasn't changed in many years, you just almost don't see it anymore.
You assume it.
So
sure.
with the new energy and new infrastructure that we're putting in, I think that you're going to see a definite revitalization of the park. So what we heard loud and clear was that people wanted to use the park in the winter. They wanted a skating rink that would be able to accommodate the area residents. So to that end, we're going to look at making changes to the field house to accommodate a skate change room and bring in some water to be able to create that rink. We're also including the skate park in phase 2 to allow us more time to develop the design with the community, with the area youth, so that we can actually build what they are most wanting. Yeah. So whenever we're accessing the river's edge, there is a process to be followed and a lot of consultation to be done with other governmental agencies, and therefore we opted to put the dock onto phase 2 in order not to delay the start of phase 1.
Yeah, and I think this is great. We're going this fall. People will be able to play at some point next spring, early summer in these new amenities, yet we're going to continue to be focused. That'd be the skate park, that'd be the building for the winterization and the winter access, and then access to the Rideau River. We're seeing how the park will be transformed. Thank you so much for your work. We're excited, and we'll be back here in the near future just to show how these upgrades have come about.
Absolutely. Look forward to it.
This is so exciting. Renee also wanted to mention that phase 2 also includes the Gateway public art piece that she's working on that will be integrated in part of phase 2. We'll keep you updated on the construction that's happening this fall. For all the details, if you want to absorb the plan, I invite you to visit ottawa.ca and in the search bar, type Vision Bay.